Hi guys, welcome. Scatlink here for a quick news update in the world of gaming, because only 1 hour ago I just saw Dawn and Bennett post on Twitter a link with a GIF from Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer in our country, or for the US, Ripto's Rage. And when I clicked the link, this is what it brought up to. This is big news. I mean, we know we had all the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff coming out, but that's like super mainstream. This we've only just found out right now, and I would cover Kingdom Hearts if I could, you know, cover it, but since we're going to be starting Kingdom Hearts soon, upcoming to Kingdom Hearts 3, I can talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 during that project. Here though, Spyro HD Trilogy is actually getting some notification right here. Look at this. Spyro Trilogy Remaster coming to PS4 this year. According to multiple sources familiar with the project, Activision is currently working on a Spyro the Dragon Trilogy Remaster, which will be announced in March 2018. It's February right now, only the 13th of February, and it may be released in the third quarter, maybe September, as we'll read about, yeah, here. The Spyro Remaster will be announced for PS4 with PS4 Pro support. I don't have a PS4 Pro, but that should be fine. Sometime in March 2018, and one source suggests that September would be the launch month, as that will be in line with the Spyro the Dragon's 20th year of release, the 20th anniversary of Spyro the Dragon. And there's more evidence to back this up, because last year, when the Crash figurine by oh, I forgot the name, First 4 Figures came out, they also announced a Spyro the Dragon, or no, they've actually released a Spyro the Dragon exclusive First 4 Figures, like 20th anniversary figure, last year alongside Crash, and Crash had his design from the remake, but Spyro's here, but he's in his original design from the front cover of Spyro the Dragon, his first game. Crash, however, had his design from the remakes made by Vicarious Visions, that's it, and we saw this last year and everyone was thinking, well, why are they making a Spyro statue, especially in his original form? Is it like a legacy thing or something, like Power Rangers Legacy Collection Edition? Well, that can't be, because they would have released Crash in his original design, but it was kind of updated to look like his new remade rendition for the Vicarious Visions HD remake of the Crash N.Sane Trilogy, being Crash 1, 2 and 3, which is like 1, 2 and Warped. So, you get what I'm saying? And now we've like, this was only posted 1 hour ago. If I back up on this page right here, what did I click on? This one, Kotaku UK, 1 hour ago. So let's go back to the page we were on here and continue reading here. The Trilogy Remaster will, much like the Crash N.Sane Trilogy made by Vicarious Visions, feature new assets, lighting, animation, cinematics, what you would come to expect from an HD remake, as well as a remastered soundtrack. That actually makes me a little bit skeptical. More normally, I like orchestrated or remixed / updated soundtracks, so it'll be a lot cleaner. I mean, I would have liked that for Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D on the 3DX, as well as I think Wind Waker actually had a remix soundtrack, but Twilight Princess didn't. But considering that was synthesized orchestra, that was okay, I guess. But, you know, get what I'm saying, it's like, most of the time I wouldn't have minded a remix soundtrack, but Spyro has, like, that such a unique sound. Is that gonna be any good when you remake it? That's the one thing I don't know how I'm gonna feel about. But what does interest me is that the remaster, if you read here, the remaster will include Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, or in the UK, Gateway to Glimmer, and Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, and there is a tantalizing promise of some content from the original releases from those games. Similar to how in the Vicarious Visions remake of the Crash Trilogy, that means they're probably going to have maybe like unreleased levels, similar to how the Crash 1 got that unreleased level, which was just a more difficult version of Lift Climb or whatever it is, I can't remember the name of it. I wasn't that big of a Crash person. Spyro was my PS1 nostalgia, effectively, so there you go. But yeah, that's just wow. This is like impromptu because it just came out, and while this detail may not be of the announcement in March, the game will be a 1-year timed exclusive for the PS4 before being ported to other systems in 2019. Crash N.Sane Trilogy, like I said, is already getting that that treatment this year, because a couple of months, was it a couple of weeks back or a month back? I can't remember, but I remember seeing on Twitter that it may be getting a Switch and PC port. So, yeah, Crash N.Sane Trilogy on the go, in HD, can't go wrong. And, as said before, it is being developed by there it is, Vicarious Visions, the same studio who handled the Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. So yeah, that is a lot of hype. We've all been wanting this ever since Crash came back out of nowhere in E3, and now that this has just been announced in the background, I mean, it hasn't been officially announced, but according to multiple sources familiar with the project, Activision is currently working on a Spyro Trilogy remaster. And when... can you call this a leak? Because multiple sources have said, but that could still be, in context, a leak. So this could either be a leak, but this could also be a thing. And considering that they are going in depth about trying to, like, discussing it, like, it will have all these lighting things, and they've also confirmed that, well, they've also said that Vicarious Visions are handling the remakes, considering that, you know, they're already remaking it. Because ports, as long as you got the kit for it and you can port it, I mean, the Switch is going to be easy to port. The PC should be easy to port if you have an Xbox One version of the game, because, you know, it's Microsoft. And I'm guessing that Microsoft are helping to make that a thing with Vicarious Visions as well. Maybe Vicarious Visions ain't even working on the port. Maybe it's someone else making the ports. Or Vicarious Visions are working on Spyro. I mean, a lot of people were saying that people that were working on Skylanders may be working on the Spyro remaster, which I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case, because considering what Skylanders made Spyro look like in Skylanders, they kind of punched him in the nose, quite literally, broke his nose, pushed it into his face, and I don't like that. So that's cool. And like I said, last year, we had this, and I was pretty much convinced that an HD remaster was going to happen at least this year, well, in last year's perspective, 2018, or sometime in the future. And I would have rather have it sooner than later, because on the channel, I do want to cover Spyro. I've been actually putting off on, like, actually suggesting it in votes or anything like that, or when people have suggested it, I say I don't really want to do Spyro right now, mainly because if an HD remake does come out, I'd rather cover that version, because one, it will be newer, two, it may have additional content, three, it will just look better, and it will be the same game, just new for this generation, and I feel like that would have been a lot better. And funnily enough, a lot of people are now doing Spyro 1 and 2. EPG Plays and Josh Jepson are now doing both 1 and 2. I mean, Josh Jepson's doing it blind, and EPG Plays is going in depth in it, so for 100% walkthrough kind of thing. But I really want to do the Spyro games, don't get me wrong, I would really like to do them, and if we do the HD Trilogy, we're going to do them all at once. Like, one game to the next, as it's on one disc, might as well. I was intending to do that originally with the original games, because the first one's so short, the second one's a little bit long, and the third one's obviously the longest, because it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but the levels are very small and condensed, and collect, like, core 3D platforming collectible goodness, so it's like little short spurts, but there are so many levels to get through, so that is really good, and I'm just glad that this has been a thing that has been announced. Yeah, and like I said, I've kind of missed the bullet on Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's because that I wasn't... because every time that information of Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'm in bed, and then, you know, the main people that cover Kingdom Hearts, like HMK and the Gamers Joint, Cynical, they've already covered it, so I'm always a bit late for the party on that, because I'm on the other side of the bloody planet, so that's a thing. But hey, 1 hour here, thought I'd record this and get it out quick, so you guys know that there is enough substantial evidence to assume, including last year's first 4 figures, that a Spyro HD Trilogy is becoming a thing by the same people who brought you the Crash N.Sane Trilogy. So, with that, guys, we are... yeah, that is hype. If it ever does come out, I will see if I can do Spyro on the channel sometime. It probably won't be during that time, maybe, not too sure. I've already got plans for this, but of course, if you have any ideas for Let's Plays, please put them in the comment description below. Please follow me on social media. I'll want to squeeze that in right now, actually. Please follow me on social media. Considering our subscriber count, I noticed that not many people actually follow me on social media. If I, like, have suggestions for, like, or hold votes for what should I do next, or what do you want to see on live streams, please follow me on social media, especially Twitter, because that actually has a poll system that I can implement, and therefore you can vote on what you want to see me do for you. So it works both ways. Plus you also get to keep on top of how I'm doing in life and such, like work, feelings in technology or news and stuff in life, and yeah, it's all going good. Events that I might be going to with my mates, like LARP and stuff with Kazuaki Sake. Yeah, all the little tidbits in there as well. So please follow me on social media, especially for votes. I have held votes before, but not many get actual votes for. But you know, that's why I implore you to follow me on social media. If you don't want to do any of them, Twitter, and of course I have a Patreon, in which if you donate $1 to like every month on Patreon, you get exclusive access to the Discord, and as well as additional unseen content that you get to see as a bonus, which is like unused stuff, like for unseen or planned Let's Plays that never made it off the ground, or projects. And you can also talk to me and be notified on Discord for whenever time we go live or a new video comes out, stuff like that. Just thought I would squeeze that in at the end here, because that seems like kind of a substantial thing to talk about. But yes, Spyro is coming back, and that is hype. So screw you, Skylanders, off the shelf. And in the next video, whatever we do, guys, I'll see you for more Let's Plays, more updates, and also life and such on social media. So, see you guys in the next one, or whatever we do next.